Hey guys, this is Eve from Jungle Blends. Welcome to our channel. Today I know it's not Christmas yet, but you know we have to start making soaps in advance because they need to cure for at least 4 weeks. So today I'm going to show you how I made my Christmas themed soap with some really cute little Christmas tree embeds that I made with piping. If you know me or if you have seen any previous videos of mine, you know that piping is not really my strength. But I tried nevertheless. So join me and let's make some Christmas soap.
So my oil is already prepared as well as my colors. So I have green Oxide for green, red Mica from Nurture Soap, which I will link below. I forgot the name. And these are my essential oils, which are already blended together. So we're going to use the smaller mold today because I don't want to make too many soaps like I did with Halloween. And these are the cute little embeds that I made with piping, and the star on top is made with soap dough. So let's go ahead and mix our light solution with the oils. I'm very sad because today I broke that stick blender you see. I dropped it on the floor and yeah, well, it broke. So I have to order a new one. Not fun, but oh well, it happens. So as usual, I'm just blending this past emulsion, slightly past emulsion, and then I'm going to divide this up into my 3 containers. We're just going for a very simple layer design today, nothing complicated. I didn't really want to take away from the main design, I mean from the embed up, which to me is the point of focus. Sorry, Trial by Fire. I remember the name of the mica. Woohoo! Trial by Fire from Nurture Soap. It's a really nice red, by the way. I highly recommend it. It is very stable in cold process soap. I went through some other reds that were horrible before, and this one really did not disappoint. So if you're looking for a truly red color, that's the one you should go for. And my essential oils, I didn't mention, but they're a blend of Eucalyptus, Cedarwood, and the last one, what was the last one? I believe it was Rosemary. Yes, Rosemary. I don't have my own Christmas blend, so I thought that this would be the best Christmas mix that I could come up with what I had on hand. So this is my first layer. And now we're just gonna let it set before pouring the next one. But before, I decided to make a golden mica line. And the reason for that is, well, I find gold to be very Christmassy, but also, and mainly because I didn't want my soap to look like the Italian flag upside down. So yeah, I thought that a golden mica line would take away from that a little bit. So here we are with the second mica line, and I decided to do it differently this time to make it less thin, but as you can see, I messed up, which happens to me a lot. It's okay, you'll see. We'll see how it comes out. And here I'm pouring the last layer. As you can see, my batter got pretty thick at the end, so it was about time that we put it in the mold, but it was still workable, so no problems there. The key is to really tap it down hard on the floor if you can, so you get all the air bubbles out. And I didn't make it super flat, which doesn't matter because this is not the end of the design. We're gonna put some piping on top. And here we are the next day with my Italian upside down flag. Just kidding. So we're gonna cut this. I always prefer to cut it first before I put the piping on top or the frosting on top. I don't know why, but I just find it easier to work that way, and also prefer the way it looks. So we're a little bit far away to see the mica line, but I'll show it to you a little bit closer up. Hopefully you will be able to see it. All right, there you go. The second mica line is a bit more visible than the first one. The first one was very thin, but you can still see it when you're, when you're looking at it from close up. And here we are preparing the frosting. So my idea was to put white frosting on top to make for the snow, and then simply put one of those little Christmas trees on top. So I'm blending it and waiting for it to reach the right piping consistency. And this container was not very comfortable to blend in, it's too big. So I'm transferring the batter into a smaller one. Okay, so I waited forever for it to reach the right consistency to be able to pipe, but it never reached it. It's incredible. Almost waited for an hour. And so I decided to not pipe and simply put it on top, scoop it on top, because snow doesn't really look like piping anyway, right? Snow looks a little bit more simple. So I just scooped it on with my spatula, making a mess. But don't worry, I cleaned up the mess afterwards. I don't know why it stayed runny, probably because of the essential oil blend. But I'm kind of glad because I really like the way they look right now. And here you go. Here are all my little Christmas trees and all 10 bars. And I'm putting some glitter on top to make it even more Christmassy. I'm going to show you a close-up so you can see the finished bars. There we go. Aren't those cute? I love them.
Alright guys, I really hope that you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I know it's the same thing I always say at the end of every video, but I would really appreciate a thumbs up, and if you have any comments, good or bad, feedback, I can take it. Just give it to me. Please put it in the comment box below. Okay, and hopefully I see you for the next video. Bye!